Okay, welcome back and welcome to Java evolution section. I'm happy that you have completed programming section, and in case you have not completed all the videos in and all the chapters and exercises in the previous section, please pause the video here, go back and complete it and then continue. Your commitment is important for me so that I can help you people to go ahead and learn the object-oriented programming. Okay, so I trust you people have completed that, and now in this section we will explore Java evolution. We will explore primarily certain components of Java platform and see what Java technology is all about. So in this chapter we will focus on Java platform and the components of Java platform. We will discuss about different technologies which are there in the Java environment. And as I was mentioning earlier, please complete all the chapters in one sitting and ensure that the entire set of sections are done before you move ahead. Okay? Happy learning. Let us explore a Java platform, its components, and look at the impact Java platform has made on internet and internet-based applications. So coming to the history, right? So when Java was created, so it was basically in mid-90s. Java was basically created by James Gosling and his team who were working in Sun Microsystems. So they all were C++ programmers and from Unix background, and they wanted to create a language for devices. So that is how the concept of Java originated and the motivation for creating Java language. And it was initially named as Oak. And they all were lovers of coffee, and that's how the name Java originated, and they called as a Java platform. And it was open source, and after it was open source, it became quite popular in the industry, and many enterprises started adopting Java and using Java technologies. It was in 2009 Oracle acquired Java and Sun Microsystems. Primarily, it was part of Sun Microsystems, and when they acquired Sun Microsystems, Java became part of Oracle, and today it is part of Oracle. In addition to this, there are various corporates who also have the versions of Java that they have basically implemented, and they also have their own Java platforms. In addition to it, there are open JDKs available, open Java platforms available as well, which we will, of course, look at it in the future chapters. So Java is primarily a very important platform, you could say, so where there are various elements that are there as part of Java platform. So at the heart, we do have Java virtual machine, and we have a Java hotspot based virtual machine which has the Java code getting executed within the JVM environment. And what is Java? Java is primarily an object-oriented language with various libraries that are there, and one developer can develop a program using Java, compile it into a class file, and then the class file is nothing but a bytecode, and this bytecode gets executed within the JVM. So this is the way in which Java programming works, and the details will follow in the future chapters. JRE is the runtime environment. So JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment, which is basically a set of runtime libraries which are useful for executing the Java applications and Java programs. In order to develop a Java program, we do have a Java Development Kit, JDK, which primarily consists of various libraries, application programming interfaces called as APIs, which are useful for building an application in Java. So as part of the Java runtime environment, so it contains all the components required for running Java applications. There are various core libraries that we have in Java language. Some of them include Java language and utility libraries. And we do have a very important library called Java Reflection Library, which can be used for loading a class dynamically. And then we do have collections. So various libraries that are there, which will be useful for developing applications in Java. In addition to this, there are certain base libraries which support in integrating with the underlying operating system and underlying native resources, which is called as Java Native Interface. We have IO libraries called as native new IO or new input output. IO stands for input output. So NIO basically ensures a Java program can access a file which is stored in the operating system, and I should be able to read data from the file or write data into file, which is an essential part of a computer application. And internally we have these libraries. In addition to it, in case you want to connect to a neighboring system, we do have networking libraries. So there are certain base libraries which are also part of the Java runtime environment, and you also have integration libraries. Any application requires data to be stored in a database like Oracle database or MySQL or MS SQL Server. So there are various RDBMS databases that are available, and JDBC is a technology which can be used for this purpose. Of course, we will learn all these technologies as we sail through in our journey, but it is just to give you a heads up about what is there in the runtime environment. Now, in addition to all these libraries, we do have RMI, which is a very important library for distributed computations and invoking a method in a neighboring system, which is known as remote method interface. And in addition to this, we do have scripting libraries where I can write a Java program which can internally invoke a Python script or a JavaScript based code. Yes, it is very much possible. So there are various ways in which we can integrate all these things together in an enterprise application and use them as part of Java environment. In addition to this, Java also has user interface toolkits like JavaFX, Swing libraries, Java 2D and 3D libraries, which are useful for graphic based environments and user interface applications. Of course, Java is not a very strong player in user interface. It is more strong on the server side computing. However, we do have these technologies which can be used in case you want to develop some applications and create user interfaces like windows, buttons, checkboxes, etc. So that is also supported. And coming to the deployment, so we do have a technology called Applet, Java Web Start. So again, these technologies are not very much popular today because various other lightweight technologies came for web front end. For example, if you want to run an application on browser today, we do have JavaScript, which is much more lightweight compared to the Java environment. But when we were talking about Java's evolution, like when Java was created, this was way back in mid-90s, using internet was very static in nature, where internet was basically used for sharing static content. It was more like a remote newspaper, we could say, right? So that place where it was broadcasting some information, and when we wanted some dynamic, where I should be able to bring some new data, dynamic data into it, so Java played a very important role, and Applet was a very important technology during those times basically. In addition to this, we do have Java technology platforms. So Java technology platforms contains Java SE or the standard edition, which has a basic set of libraries for developing normal Java applications. And also, if you want to deploy an application on the server side, we do have Java Enterprise Edition, Java EE. And for deploying Java applications on a mobile device or a wearable device, we do have Java Micro Edition, Java ME, and Java FX, which is a user interface platform. So these are some of the technology platforms that we basically have in Java. So coming to the benefits, what are the benefits? Say you have one of the important benefit, which is writing less code and better code. So over the years, Java has matured, and There are various best practices found in the industry which will help you to write better code, which is good in terms of performance, scalability, and various other factors as well. And we can develop programs very quickly, and more importantly, Java is platform independent, so it is agnostic to any platform, any operating system, which we will discuss in detail in the further chapters, of course, which brings the paradigm of write once, run anywhere, which means a developer can develop a Java program in Windows platform and deploy it on a Linux platform. Very much possible without doing any change. So that is the way in which Java helps in distributing the software very easily compared to its predecessors of those times in the early 90s. Then, what is the impact Java has made on internet? If that is one simple question, we can see that Java became a very strong player in the late 90s and early 2001 times, when e-commerce applications and internet-based applications were on a ramp, where a lot of enterprises were adapting internet-based technologies and they were developing web applications. So for all the dynamic web applications, Java became a front-end environment, and it was very much popular on the server-side technologies. And also Java is used today for building smart phones like Android phones, for example, and cloud-based applications as well. So you would see Java's influence in various platforms, various enterprises today, and various applications. So we have learned about Java evolution and the history of Java in this particular chapter. So in the next chapter, we will discuss in more details about Java virtual machine, the architecture and features of Java virtual machines. See you in the next chapter.